Hello, welcome to Jade Kind Video Gaming. I am Adam, and we have some more of the Portal 2 Let's Play. This should be the 6th video. And last time, after a confrontation where we put Wheat-Wee in control of GLaDOS, his body, he kind of went a little crazy, and he tossed us down to the very bottom of the Aperture salt mine laboratory area, where we've been making our way through, because now we have to make our way all the way back up from the bottom. We've got a little bit of history about Aperture Science and who Cave Johnson is, the founder. But we've made our way here for this pump station after following the lines, blue marks here, which is supposed to be Repulsion Gel. So you're supposed to know what you're allergic to. Pollen, yes. Animal dander, no. Plastics, no. And antimatter, yes. I have 2 of those allergies. Know your hazardous materials. Don't touch anything unfamiliar. And know your chemical hazards. Do not inhale fumes, no matter how good they smell. But, we have some old equipment here. And... ooh. Gel pressure control. Let's just activate that. The whole machine just whirs into life. We got gel flow. The gel is flowing out this way. Well, I guess we'll follow the gel flow.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
We have another elevator. Well, we're making our way up in these elevators, so that's good at least. And what will be here? Power is turning on.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call Repulsion Gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
You are here in 09. In this little bottom science sphere. And this is supposed to be a navigational directory. Salt. Salt, asbestos, and curtains. That's what we did. That's what Aperture Science was founded on. Salt mine. They got plenty of asbestos, and they were originally a curtain company. So there we go. Remember, I'm supposed to remember. This test is unsolvable without a Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. If you have not received one, please find a test associate before participating in any Shaft 09 enrichment activities. So, they've had a portal gun for a long time, and it used to be much bigger. Big backpack thing. I lucked out. I don't have to carry that around. Did you know Aperture Science Repulsion Gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute? It's true. The gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out his or her mouth. For various reasons, this product was pulled from shelves. But arrows just say to go this way, so if I just walk this way, Bouncy? The sound, it says blue gel bounce. That's what the sound effect is named. We got a button here, an old button that opens the door. Well, gee, I wonder. Bouncy. So we got a box. So now we need to get the box. So if I jump from a small height, I do a little bounce. I put the box there. Go around. And if I jump from a tall height...
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Yeah. Next test chamber this way. I'll find my own way. So that would have gone up here. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Is there something over here? Little office area with old stuff. So yeah, most likely I'm supposed to then go as if I had managed to make it across.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
How nice. And I can just get a bigger jump if I just do a normal jumping. Alright, so there's a box over there. So let's go grab that. Let's see if I put this box here. Oh. There's a portal surface over there. Ah! So now, tall jump, tall bounce, and we're out here. And, okay. So now this gel here, if I fall down, will let me get back up here. But this gel bounces me back and forth until I get to the other side. And obviously I can just jump down and go bounce my way back up, but it's a lot more fun. If you do a wider angle, then you get across a lot faster. I did a very narrow angle, so this is taking me quite a while. Wow. I managed to get the box to fall through the world there. Go me, I suppose. I'm just gonna go this way this time to save us so much trouble. And what did that do? Something in here. Oh, new portal surface. And bigger bounce. Exit.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
I thought you were feeding it to people. That's what your fun fact of Aperture Science was, is that you were feeding it to people, telling them, here, it's a diet aid. But it doesn't like the human skeleton. Oh, that may not have ended well for them, eh? But these gels are lovely new mechanics for this game.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
I could just walk over there. Ah, but it does let me see that. nice quick way up. What's in there?
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
That's not nice. So now we can do this sort of fun thing, where we get all sorts of gel that we can actually move around. Bounce. Bounce. So we gotta come around here. And that'll put a gel right there. Now how do we get out there? Glad you asked. Bounce.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
I don't have to, because I'm here long after he ran his science, and they didn't give me any coffee at all. Which is fine. I prefer tea. But just to think of the science that was done back in the late 40s and 50s. Wow. Now we're into the late 50s. This is a chest chamber from 1958.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
And now we have water. I don't feel like they use enough water throughout these tests. But it cleans things. That's what I'm supposed to do. There's a button. Press the button. And it turns off the water real quick. And I can bounce up here before the water comes back on. And washes all that away.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Alright. Remember, if a future you tries to warn you about this test, don't listen. Anyway, so we got a nice big spot there. We want to get ourselves up on this right here. Now we want to bounce off of that, so let's do so. Back in this room, this gel and the water. There, and let's see what's upstairs. And various areas in gel. Because really, covering things in gel, never a bad idea. This grating right here, the gel just falls right through it. So let's see, what am I supposed to do? I can bounce. I'm trying to think. Am I missing somewhere to put it? I don't think so. Bounce there. And I want to... no. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just not quite making it. Oh, you just had to jump a little better. No. I may be missing something. Alright, I'm gonna assume that I'm missing something. Okay. Let's go back here. Start putting more gel places. Okay, that got it a little bit closer at least. I know. What if there's a portal there and a portal here? Got it! Yeah. Now what? Portal there, and where do I want to go? Looks like up here.
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pig bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Hustle could use some work, though. Right there. Alright, now we have a bouncy cube. So now we wash it so it stops bouncing. Okay, now that we have the cube, what do I want to do with it? There's a button. Buttons are nice. By the way, water is trying to go up, and then it's flowing back and forth because I haven't let it land. My bad. I feel like that's important. Maybe? Maybe this is important? Although I did just realize now the easy way to get up here. Because if we get this box to bounce,
isn't
Comes
about
up here.
why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Cave. Such a hard ass. He doesn't take nothing from nobody, eh? He's the boss. Everybody knows it. Still. Fun guy. Going further up. More testing, I suppose. Or
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're
rods.
standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science. As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
Aw.
She is a gem.
So we're getting ready to go into the 1971 tests. Wonderful. Cave Johnson. Another boarded up exit to what should have been the elevator to the surface. I just do not think these are supposed to be this shiny. I do not remember them being that shiny. Door. Alright, so we have our gel flow that we're familiar with, blue. We also have a new gel flow that's orange or red. And I zoomed. Pump station beta. It's like all of a sudden I'm looking like this and I'm like, I think something went wrong. And it did. I zoomed in. This might be a little easier. Maybe if I... Nope, not sure what that was gonna do. Ooh, I do now. Flies me across here. This door is closed until perhaps some gel flows through. Of course, we know blue, so we'll get the blue gel flowing. But now Pump Station Beta has this orange gel as well. So now we have two pumps going. And the door opens. So they're going up. And we need to carry on as well. Oh, there's a control room over there.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
So now we're into 1971. And after 1968, with some missing astronauts and such, there was, I guess, some trials and such. And at this point now, Aperture is using homeless people And pretty much saying, hey, come do these tests. We'll give you $60. He's getting a little older. And more or less, from the looks of it, instead of changing any of the tests that he had, he just built a new layer on top of the old testing layer. He'd started at the bottom. $60. Yeah. Yay, money. $60. Yep, has a... Let's see. Remember, alert your supervisor if you see OSHA inspector, Department of Energy inspected, or what undercover police officer, FBI, journalist, ordinary police officer, just anyone with some sort of authority. Make sure you alert anyone. We don't want them looking around at the science. So, nothing in there. Maybe up in this control room there's something worthwhile. Let's see. Oh, I have a room above the control room. Anything in here? The answer is no, by the way. No, nothing in here. Gee. And I should have been a bit over to this side. Ah! And, yeah. That wasn't what I meant to do. All of a sudden, I'm flying through the air. And I'm like, whoops. Anyways, we already know there's nothing in either of those. We have to get up to this control room here in the middle.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60?
Ooh, $60!
You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room.
20
which is
minutes?
a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
Now he's repeated that.
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Ow.
Gee, look.
Ow.
GLaDOS is in pain.
Wait. Just kill it and we'll call things even between us. No hard feelings.
Oh, really?
Please get it off me.
Am I supposed to trust you now? How could I possibly trust you?
It's eating me.
I guess I have to, don't I?
Just get it off me.
Well, I'm gonna go look at these old computers first while that bird pecks away at you. GLaDOS.
I hate this bird.
Yes, I bet you do hate that bird. It's eating you. And you are a potato. The control room is in fact the room you're in, though. So I do not see any other way around. Fine.
Oh, thanks.
I didn't do it for
Did you
you.
feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
I don't know, I think
No
it would be a
tricks.
better
This
idea.
potato only generates 1.1 volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you. Even if I am lying, what do you have to lose? You're going to die either way. Look, I don't like this any more than you do. In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten by a bird.
I'd rather go get Jerry the nanobot, put him in charge. Is the bird coming back? Is it gonna torment you? Because I just need this elevator control that you're
We
over.
had a lot of fun testing and antagonizing each other. And yes, sometimes it went too far.
You
But
tried to incinerate me.
It's just us talking, like regular people. And this is no joke. We are in deep trouble.
It's like, just go ahead. Pick up GLaDOS. Fine.
You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Hold on. Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Oh, where are we? How long have I been out? That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going to...
Well, now we have GLaDOS the potato with us, and in doing so, we've risen the elevator up for our escape. There's sparks here. We should go. So we need to make our way up there. And we'll do so next time. Join us again for more Portal 2. Have a great day. Bye.